Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, and let me see what we're gonna do first. We're gonna do going up hip hop ATL. I'm gonna try to get through it quickly as possible because the pre-party activities are going on right now for my son, my grandson, Jalen. He turned 7 yesterday. And child, I'm trying to what we call multitask. Get y'all taken care of, and then go in there and be all I could be with him as well. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about it, y'all. It was season 2, episode 2, Secrets in the A. And we pick back up with the Deb Brandon meet up with Reginae and Toya, okay? And um both of the parents' concern is that the beef in between Reginae and Brandon need to stop, and it needs to stop immediately because it's gonna end up being somebody ass Mr. Postman. You know what I'm saying? When family members start getting ready to jump in, it's usually a serious type of situation. But so they need to get that done. Now, Reginae say when she mad or she feel like somebody playing her motherfucking ass. She feel like that is her right then in that moment to get you all the way the fuck together and say anything, even if she talking out the side of her ass. And I said, Now in confessional, she said if Brandon come at her crazy again, all this work that they may be able to get done at this table gonna be over with. Then Toya said she just the type that if you coming for her child, she coming for you. Because Brandon in his 20s, and that's when it all, it seemed like shit. Resume was, all this shit started when Resume was 18. So let me tell you what I got out of that scene. So fuck them notes. I remember. Originally saying she grown now, she's more mature. She's saying that school has changed her. She woke now and all of that old good shit. She's sitting at that table telling this woman, Deb, I go off when a motherfucker try me. If he try me or I feel played any kind of way, that's his ass, Mr. Postman. You know what I'm saying? Deb telling her, girl, that's a man. This is Brandon this time. But you gonna have to be careful of the people you jump in face because things could go left for you real fast. She tried Miss Deb. She did. She tried to say something smart to Miss Deb about pretty much she can do what she want. And Miss Deb said, nah, you can't do that because every time I see it, I'm going to check you on that. And I'm going to tell you something. You can tell this girl not ready for adulthood the way she thinks she is. She's an adult in training still. Because when that grown ass Deb said to her, I'm going to check your ass, when she gave her a little bit of, you see how that girl broke down like a damn baby and started crying? I'm really a nice person. Broke down like a damn child broke her down. Broke her ass down like a fraction. All because she's not ready. She thinks she's ready. Now some may say, maybe Reginae, do got a good spirit. Maybe she just act that way because she feel like people are always coming for her. I'm sorry, I don't subscribe to that because no one would ever have started coming for you if you didn't have such a nasty ass attitude. Anyway, in this scene they ended up saying that they both apologized to each other and moving forward things supposed to be better. See, Miss Deb had to really take over that conversation because Toya was going into hood rat mode, making us look even crazier from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? But Deb was mature enough to let her know that, that ain't what it do. I said, mm, mm. Doing the most. You gotta be quiet, I'm recording. Let's see. So the next scene, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I told you it's pre-party things going on. Anyway, Zonique and Reginae poolside, they having this conversation, running it. She tells Zonique, who asked her what happened at the damn meeting between Miss Deb, Brandon, her and her mama, and Reginae said they squashed beef because it had got to be too much. She gonna leave it alone. Now in confessionals, Zonique said that she hoped that Brandon is serious and learns from this because his attitude will have him right back into the same situation with someone else. And I was thinking to myself, you right about that. They both need a self check when it comes to the attitude. However, what about your girl resume? She don't need to have she don't need to have some sort of behavior modification training with her ass as well. Let's do it both ways. Now, Reginae then moved into her situation dealing with college, how college life is. She said it's cool, but it's hard. She wants to move out of her mama's house. She thinks she's ready to fly. Zani does too, but she taking her time. That's when Reginae decided she wanted to suggest that they become roommates. And Zani said in confession she not sure about this. I think she said my grandma and my mama told me never friends and never a man or some shit like that. But anyway, she want her and Reginae to move in with one another and live under the same roof. And she ain't certain that her and Reginae would even continue to get along that well if they were to be living with each other and under the same roof. Now, according to Reginae, like I told y'all, she say she woke now. You don't look like you woke to me. Now, let me tell y'all something about this. Zonique seems to be very level-headed. I don't know who raised her, whether it was Tiny Mama and Daddy, Tiny and T.I. as a collective. Whoever had been in this girl's life, they have made her a very humble young lady, and one of which that knows how to conduct herself. She ain't all over the place. And you would probably think that she would be, considering that as a collective, her parents probably got way more funding than old Reginae over there is dealing with Weezy. You know what I'm saying? But you see the difference in the style of raising. Look like Zonique done had some type of home training. Reginae look like she just do whatever the fuck she want to do, and everybody always accepted it because she was the cute little girl, the daughter of Lil Wayne. hmm Now Bow Wow, he in the studio working on this track for want some new music. Shania come through because she looking for her daddy. Bow say he ain't seen him, but what about this new dude? He been seeing her post up on her Instagram, and that's when she said that's her boyfriend. He was like, "Nah, that's your guy friend." She said, "No, that's my boyfriend. We passed that friend stuff." So, Bow Wow has always seen Shania as a little sister because remember, JD was somewhat like a father to him. So he's asking questions brothers gonna ask, when I'm gonna get to meet this dude. And she said she would, provide a time and day for them to meet. And she also let him know because that'll be a good practice run because daddy don't know nothing about this right here. And he was surprised to hear that. Shania said she's nervous about introducing her dad to her new man, and Bow Wow say you should be. Now Shania and Bow Wow talk about his past relationships and you know relationships and the failures, and he asked, "Do she trust her boyfriend?" I was told off when she said they both got GPS tracking on their phone, so they know where each other is all day. I don't know if that's some newbie shit, if that's some new shit. Y'all get in the pen and let me know. But as an older head, not old head, but older head, this is to me that speaks volumes. That means that y'all done been together a year and a half. Y'all say y'all love each other. Apparently, y'all going together. Y'all don't trust each other enough to not have to have a device hooked up, to let you know where the other one is. Just 'cause if I say I'm going down the street to cat the house, I'm down there to cat the house. If you say you going to Walmart, that's where the fuck you going. I don't need something to tell me that you going somewhere else and doing something else, and you don't need nothing on me to tell you where I'm going because I may be dishonest with you. There's a trust issue there, and that's what concerns me. But okay, we're gonna go ahead on with it. She claimed like it ain't no big deal to fuck. But maybe it's just me. Like I said, I'm an older lady doing these reviews because y'all asked me to. But baby, I'm not alright with this. But I ain't gonna make no big deal about it. Anyway, bottom line, she gonna introduce Bow Wow to her man. Brandon and Ayana meet up. They down to the gym faking. Now he say, tonight is going to be Jhonni Blaze listening party, and he tells us he feels that it's about time for him to start his own record label and find his own talent to sign. He admits he hasn't spoken to Deb about this yet. He don't know how she gonna take it, and if he does his own thing. When he begins to do that, he ain't gonna have time to be with dealing with her clients no more. He just said it flat out like that. He says that his first group that he wanna put together and put on his new record label is gonna be a group. He don't know though, do he wanna do a blend of girl and boys, or all girl group, or all boy group. But one thing he know for certain, according to him, is that they gonna know how to sing and pop pussy. That's or pop dick. One of them, they gonna know how to move. Okay. Then the convo switched to he and Reginae, and he said that they two people who had a serious misunderstanding, but it's cool now. Ayana said uh, she hoping that truly is the situation. And then she started talking about her breast and how her breast has been causing her problems, and she's thinking about getting her a breast reduction surgery. Then they moved to the clothing line. Ayana has her clothing line that she has to do a photo shoot for very soon. And her idea is, I want to get Shaniah, Zonique, and Reginae to model in the photo shoot for my clothing line. She plans to ask them soon. But the line, I think, was called Cozy Closet or some shit like that. It's clothes for, that you could be comfortable in, but they still be affordable. I guess for maybe different all sizes, but certain dresses you wear, you bend over all your puss out. Certain, like she was saying on the show, more comfortable wear, but still cute and it fits. She got shit that fits all types of occasions, but they comfortable clothes. So we're gonna wish her the best with that. Okay, we're gonna learn more about that. Now at Toya's house, Toya feet swollen to the point she can't hardly put them damn shoes on, and Reginae come in there and tries to help her. They wind up putting lotion on her foot, and she was able to slide her feet in there. And she tells Reginae that she real proud of how she handled that situation with Brandon. Then Reginae springs it upon her that she wants to move out. Toya don't really want her to do that because she feel like the girl ain't really ready. But at the end of the day, she is 19 now, and if she wants to go out, she can go out there and see what life is all about. But understand, when you leave the nest, you can't come back. It's not a revolving door. You take your ass out that door, you need to go ahead on and handle that. She said that she don't want her baby to go, but she gonna respect the fact that if she goes. And so I guess Reginae gonna be moving out. Now we see Ayana meet up with her girlfriend Amy, and basically that conversation is, look, how I've been telling you my titties been hurting me, my titties be having my back hurt and my neck and stuff like that. Well, I figured that it's probably because my breasts are too big. I'm disproportionate. I need to do something because it's painful and I look crazy. I don't want to be the letter P like goddamn Wendy Williams. So I'm going to go and, talk to a doctor about getting a breast reduction. And her girlfriend is totally not here for it. She said there's other things the girl could do. And the girl is saying basically, this is what I think I need to be doing, and all I need you to do is support me on that. She said, well, I'm never going to tell you I'm okay, but you cutting on your body and having a major surgery like that. And I also don't want you to go and do this surgery, and then you grow to not like what you see after you come from under that knife and become insecure, because I don't want no insecure ass girlfriend. And Ayana was upset. She like, look, I'm telling you, this ain't by vanity. This is about the fact that I am in excruciating pain. And this is an option that could very well alleviate the pain. So are you saying I'm on my own? And Amy said, you're not really on your own, but I ain't supporting it. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. But I ain't gonna be over here chilling for the shit either. And it upsets Ayana, and she walks off. She leave her there at the restaurant by herself. Okay, JD and Shania texting back and forth because he back in town when the brat comes to see him about Bow Wow. She tells him Bow Wow supposed to be having a meeting with him soon, and basically he wants to do the music without Bow Wow and without JD's influence. And to the brat, that's crazy because if it's JD's production, and he gotta hear the shit before he can okay it to move to the next level. Why would you want to cut him out after all these years and all the money that he has invested in you? At least that's the way they were saying it on the show. He said the brat was right about how she feels. She said about acting funny with had been acting funny with her, and he wouldn't let her listen to it. JD said, "Well, you know what? We gonna see if we can get him on the phone." So I guess he was calling him. He wasn't answering, but he said he gonna handle that situation because he's not the traditional producer. So he said just because he ain't that don't mean that his fingerprints ain't on the shit, because see, nothing gets approved without coming through him. So even when he put him in the studio with Pimpin is there to help him get those tracks together, but they still gotta come through me. And if he think he can cut me out of the deal, then he got another thing coming, because I'm coming hollering at this brother one way or the other. So child, he leaves, and he very calm about it, because he already know he got them winning hand. Now, Bow Wow at the strip club say he just want to have him some relaxation and some fun, and he was about to get into it when he gets some text message from JD saying he want to hear that new music. See, he already ready. Now, it's Jhonni Blaze listening party, and it's a packed house, and Deb and Johnny worked really, really hard to get this together, and it was a good little moment for her. Now, that song she singing, I don't too much care for, but she got a voice on her, and I want to see Johnny win. I want to see any underdog win. I am for the underdog. Underdogs is the motherfuckers that you really you misdiagnose who the fuck they are and what they gonna do. See, I'm the underdog, to be honest with you. People think they already know me, and they have no idea the talent that lies within me. But just stay tuned, bitch. Stay tuned. Anyway, um, she get up and she sang, like I said, sounded really good. Um, Afterwards, she got really emotional because she said she'd been waiting for so long for this, and she couldn't help but thank Miss Dale for everything she did. And Brandon felt some kind of way because she didn't acknowledge him. And I feel like this about it. I don't think the girl was just trying to leave you out, but Brandon, you help her out as far she got. In order for you to be vocally trained, you got to have some type of vocals. You ever seen a motherfucker go to a vocal coach that can't sing? You think they gonna waste their time? Now, some people, they got it in them. But there's some people just ain't fit to be doing no form of the same thing, and ain't nobody finna keep telling you no lie about it. For you did help her, and maybe it was right that she should have acknowledged you for the encouragement and the work you've done with her. But at the end of the day, Miss Deb took a chance on her. So I don't think she left him out to be mean. I think she left him out because she was in that moment. That was her moment. And all she could think about is, if it weren't for this woman right here who said, I see more in you than a stripper pole, and reality TV being one man bitch, another man hoe. I see something in you, and I want you to see it too. And Johnny probably already saw it in her, but because of her circumstances and background, she felt like there could never be an opportunity for her like this. And Miss Dale picked her up and worked with her, and here we are today. So I think that's why she didn't bring Brandon into it. But Brandon, of course, gets in his damn feeling, as he always do. And I don't think this shit gonna work right, okay? He ready to do his own thing. Bye. Shania come to the studio to talk to her daddy, and he said that he had been, what he had been doing. She asked after he said all he had been doing, different artists he was working with. She said, so you put Bow Wow to the wayside. And he's surprised that she said that. He said, no, I brought Pimpin' to help Bow while I went to LA to do the work I had to do there. She get to talk about this clothing line. I guess she got a cheering clothing line. Child, clothing line gonna weigh me the fuck out, okay? And she needs her dad's help, and so far he hasn't really done anything about it. She don't want him to be her manager. She just wants his insight in his funds. And he said he gonna help her. She wants to feel like he's taking her serious, because she don't feel like her daddy be taking her serious. So what she gonna do is she gonna give him a full presentation, including a mood board. And she said she hoped he could take her serious. And that pretty much was their conversation. But see, here the problem was, why you ain't take that moment to tell your dad about this man you done probably been fucking for a year and a half now. I guess you gonna spring that at on his ass next week. Mm. Child, we go to Miss Deb's house, and she got Gucci Mane brother Nate over there, and child mental illness running the family, I see. But they talking about his music career. Then Brandon comes, and he wants to tell her about starting his own label. Now on the onset, Miss Deb know that ain't no good damn idea, but she said she trying to tell him it's a major responsibility. She wanted he ready. She explaining everything to him, but he's still gun ho that he wants to do this. So she told him this shit ain't nothing but a disaster waiting to happen. And he was like, "Can you just support me on this?" And she said, "Here we go." And that's where it cut off, y'all. It was a pretty good episode. I like this show. I just can't deal with Reginae and Toya sometimes. But tonight they didn't even work my nerves to the point of no return. So it was alright watching this shit Thursday night. It didn't work me to the point of no return. Anyway, let me get up out of here because I got a couple of more to try to get done this week. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video wherever it is you share videos. I'll see you guys back for whichever one of these reviews I'm coming with. Whatever I missed, I'm finna give you now. Only thing you won't get is American Medicine because I ain't seen the shit. But whatever come next is what I recorded next. Peace.